Well, good evening,
ladies and gentlemen, to Desert
Diaries. Dan and Chris. By the way, it was Chris's birthday the other day.
It was, yeah.
Yeah? So that's why they're exciting, isn't it?
That's why it looks so good, yeah.
That's why you look so...
The older guys get, the better they look. That's why
I look so
looking,
handsome, yeah. Do you find, though, that being in Dubai, everything moves so quickly?
Not really, no.
We were talking about this when we were walking the dog, literally yesterday, and we're like, I cannot believe it's August. Like, it's come round, like, so quickly.
But also because every day looks the same, so...
No, that's it. That's what I think. My concierge is about... Or my waitress. Sorry. I'm going to regret that later.
You get your medicine now?
Yeah, I got my
medicine. Calm down a little bit?
But no, I think that you're right. Like, we spend a lot of time... We work really hard during the day, but most of the time we're at home. And then in the evening we cook, and then we sit down and we watch a TV series or something. And it's the same thing every single day. And then it's August.
That's the thing, like, I feel like at home you just have way more highlights in between. Yeah. But if you're constantly working, really every day is kind of similar.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. I mean, I don't dislike it, but it's just a weird thing, isn't it?
I mean, for me, even, like now the weekends are also the same most of the time because I don't do anything on the weekends.
You have
at
Saturdays
the moment.
off, right?
So,
that's just it.
Yeah. And Saturday I just used to like do boxing, do the sound healing, that's it. And then for my birthday, for example, even that day I didn't make a special day. I mean, I was sick, so like, okay. It was
you were sick?
Yeah.
Really?
So, but in the end, what I did for my birthday was actually just work in the office, buy my groceries, do meal prep, and then I cleaned my house, went to bed.
Do you know, and it's a funny thing that, and
I'm going to get hammered on a yard party this Friday though.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
You are invited now.
Yeah. Well, I'm busy actually Friday.
I just needed, yeah. Are you?
We are. Do you know what we're doing this Friday?
Probably something.
Really ridiculous. No, we have our first dog party to go to.
Okay.
I know. It's literally...
That's why there's no point even trying to invite you to something that sounds remotely fun.
We've like stepped past pathetic. That we're now... There's nothing wrong with it. But...
What's happening on the dog party?
So our dog, Baxter, his best friend, Grogu, it's his birthday.
Oi!
Yeah! Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, dear Chris. Happy birthday to you. We couldn't find a candle. We thought we had one. We didn't have
just blow this one away.
Hey! Anyway, happy birthday, mate.
Thank you so much.
Oh, there we go.
Finally, 16.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, so where were we? We were talking about something other than birthdays. Oh, your birthday. So yes, we're going to a dog party.
So Baxter and his best friend Grogu. What are they?
Yeah. So there's going to be about 10 dogs there.
Okay.
It's at 4:00 in the afternoon in downtown.
That shows what kind of clientele is going to be there.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what. I know I'm going to hate it.
Huh?
I'm going to hate it.
You're going to like it. Wow. I can tell you will like it.
You think so? So anyway, so that's going on Friday.
Anybody who does not have to work at 4:00
on a Friday,
but is able to afford a dog, I can picture exactly who that is.
I actually met a very nice lady for you.
Oh, great. Okay.
You don't want to talk about on here?
Go ahead.
Okay, so she works in real estate.
Okay.
But
that's a redder flag than
this
one.
So it's not a flag, it's a banner. So she works at fan properties.
Oh, no. They follow up a lot. That's good, though.
Well, that's
if
not bad.
the girls follow up on WhatsApp.
Now, she does have a kid.
Okay, absolute no.
Oh, see, that's a very cute kid, though.
So what?
Oh, okay, just saying. All right, hard pass.
I mean, the dog would have been... maybe, but kid,
anyway.
probably not.
So what else has happened this week?
If you're listening to that, no offense, okay?
Yeah, she might be. She's one of our subscribers.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, but we haven't mentioned any names.
Respectfully.
We haven't mentioned any names, but I can tell you who she works for and she's got a kid. Okay, anyway, so what was I going to say? So what have you been up to this week? Anything exciting, Chris, other than your birthday?
As my birthday was not even exciting.
No. Okay.
Except from that thing that I told you about with the free food.
Which we're going to go to tomorrow. Anywhere there's free food, that's perfect. Do you know, so something we've been doing this week, which is actually quite interesting, something you're going to be interested in, and I'm going to tell you all about it right now. So one of the hardest things in real estate, regardless of whatever area you're in, let me tell you one other thing. Did you know the word irregardless is actually a word? And for many years, I hated anybody that would say irregardless.
Because you thought it
sounds stupid.
regardless.
It's regardless. It's not irregardless. But actually, it was a word used in the 1800s a lot, and then they stopped using it. But it is actually anyway.
So only the real OGs of the British dictionary.
Would use irregardless. But I don't. It sounds anyway funky. But
irregardless.
Irregardless. Listen. So we have just so it's very hard to get leads in real estate. Okay, because there's a huge amount of people trying to get leads. There's a huge amount of people in real estate. So we've looked at different things, and we have bit the bullet, as it were, and we have instructed a marketing company.
Okay. Yeah.
So we started working with them yesterday. So we've been through the last week or so interviewing them backwards and forwards. What can they do for us? How they're going to do leads, and they're specifically targeting using Meta ads, so Facebook and Instagram and things like that. It's quite a lot of money. It's a lot more than I was.
How much is it?
60,000.
Okay, yeah. For how many months?
4 months.
Okay.
Right. But there's a guarantee. So they guarantee a certain amount of leads and a certain amount of conversions. A certain amount of appointments. Obviously, we convert. So there's
But they're gonna set the appointment as well.
Correct.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's
So
really good.
they guarantee 250 leads and 40 appointments. The first month is all based on building up our presence on social media.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is we do quite a lot anyway. So they said we can use a lot of what you do anyway and just push it out there.
Yeah, because they will probably recycle the content, constantly post so it looks like you guys post a story every 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They look at some of the stuff we've done. They see which people look at it, stay on the ad long enough. They find this thing called looky likes, so people that are similar to those people, then they market to them in next. So it's very interesting, and it's certainly something that
they will connect you to Donald Trump.
He's going to be our biggest.
Kind of similar.
But we looked at learning this. So I did a course on Udemy on Meta ads, marketing and how to understand it, and it's too much. It's one of these things that you have to be doing it full time. That you cannot do it just on the side, and then just understanding that is one thing, but then understanding how all the platforms work and how to connect all the platforms, and then come up with the content for all the platform is too much.
But I mean, that's why those are actual professionals.
Yeah.
While we are real estate professionals.
Exactly. And this is where we sat down, and my biggest mentor, Danny, as and he's away at the moment, but we put a video together and sent it to him on holiday, can you believe it? And just sort of said, look, we think this is the way to go. What do you think? Because we are in a position where we spend a whole day at the moment just making content.
Yeah.
And that's too much.
Yeah.
And add this. And he said, no, just do it. Just pay someone, not for the service they provide, but pay someone for their experience. And I think then it kind of dawned on me that that's what we need to think of it in real estate, right? Like, you've been here for a number of years. I've been here for a number of years. You pay me 2%, let's say, or whatever it might be. But you're not just paying me to open a door, and you're paying me for my experience, like what I know about the area, what I know about the industry, what I know about mortgages, what I know about property. All of that comes into it. And it's the same for you. Like, I don't know anything about off-plan other than what you tell me. But the small bit I know is a fraction of what you know. So when someone speaks to you, they're paying you, or potentially paying you, for that.
Yeah. And in fact, they don't actually pay me.
Oh,
because
the
developer pays
exactly.
Me. And that's the thing which I think, especially in off-plan, is sometimes a weird dynamic, because you don't need to pay the agent.
Yeah.
You can take all of the advice, and the agent has no preference in what he's going to give you, because the commission is pretty much always the same. So to think, I cannot trust this agent because I don't want to buy this product. Actually, for the agent, really doesn't matter which product it is, like which property you invest in, as long as you invest with them. And then as well, the thing that the agent is more cautious about is that it's something good, so you actually come back and you buy again with them, because it was the right thing that they actually propose to you.
Yeah.
So thinking you need to like ghost the agent or be like suspicious doesn't make sense, because you in the end make a contract with a developer and you never pay that agent a single cent. And the good thing is you also don't get it cheaper if you go by yourself.
Yeah.
So people think I'm just going to rock up by myself, and then they're going to deduct that agent's commission from the price of the property. That doesn't work, however, because the companies make 80% of their deals through agents. So if they would do that, no agent would bring the people anymore. And it's so you have zero advantages of going there yourself.
Yeah.
You can't outsmart the system, but you will make a decision based on your expertise and knowledge, which, even if you looked into it for 3 months, is probably not the knowledge of somebody who does it full time several years.
Well, and that's it. You know, if I've got a client that's an architect, and I decide I'm going to build a house, I'm not just going to spend 20 minutes on Google and go and build a house, right?
Yeah.
You're going to pay an architect to do it.
And you're not going to start going on like, what's that called, like 3D cut or whatever that.
Yeah, exactly.
And like shift things back and forth, and then like, let's do it like this.
The problem with real estate, and it's not just Dubai, by the way, but the problem in general in real estate is real estate agents get a bad name for themselves because there's so many people coming into it that aren't professional. But the handful of people that are professional actually do a really good job, and they treat it as a profession.
And also, most people who've been doing it for a long time are professional.
Correct.
Because otherwise, they wouldn't be there anymore.
That's it. That's why it has that 85% attrition, is because 85% disappear off, and the rest are still here, still doing what we do. But I find that very strange. That's one of the weirdest things, I think, is you are regarded as like less than a sales. And sorry, one of the things I do think, and we talked about this the other day, I don't think that in real estate you're in sales. I think that the only thing that you're selling is yourself, because we don't own that property. We don't have, there's so many properties out there, whatever. But if someone like you, they like, Chris Beck, they're going to buy from you.
Yeah.
And they're
I mean, you're selling a broker service.
Correct. You're selling you as a service, as your experience and what you're doing.
Yeah. Because in the end of the day, people make the decision themselves, because it's like that decision might be influenced by an agent they work with,
like what area or something,
but in the end of the day, like, you can go to the location, like if it's ready, you see the apartment anyways. If it's something off plan, you can go to the location, you can check what that developer has done before. So you know what you're doing, you have all of the facts ready. So in the end, you making the decision. So it really comes down to who you want to work with, and that's why also the main thing is selling yourself, not selling the property. Exactly
that. And but anyway, so we've started with this marketing company, and they're going to start doing the meta ad stuff, and it is so much. Like, we sat there the other day going through, like, connecting your Facebook to this, to that, the other, and because when I first started the company, I'd got someone else to help, and it turned out that the Facebook account, because it has to be, the Facebook business account has to be set up by a personal account, and they'd set it up under their personal account, not for any nefarious reasons, they just had. But now I'm not in contact with them, and they're not picking up the phone, and so we had to figure out a workaround. And without this guy's experience and knowledge, we would never have got it done. And I find that's like a total realization of, like, you pay someone for doing the job. Yes, I could have paid someone super cheap money and whatever, but it wouldn't have got done properly. Like, pay for it.
And the reality is, like, for example, I do those like WhatsApp blasts. So like I do a monthly newsletter and I send it to all of the contacts I have. Now WhatsApp doesn't allow the podcast anymore.
Oh, really?
And I was never using the podcast thing because only people read it who have saved your number.
Right.
But in, like, especially off-plan leads, they have click on 50 buttons, so they don't save everybody's number. But they might still like that text that you send them. So I was always using this other application that sends out WhatsApps one by one, but automatically, but to send it out to all of those, like in total it's like 1,000 contacts, I have to constantly split it up in smaller fractions, because otherwise WhatsApp is going to block the account and stuff like this. So it takes forever So it takes a full 1.5 weeks for me
Really?
to send out all of those WhatsApps. Obviously, like I'm not manually sending it out, but I have to every day. I do, like for example, then I adjust it slightly to whatever target group it is. But there would be probably a solution by somebody who's an actual marketing expert,
who'd be like,
where
"No,
they
this is
just
really-"
send it out within the click of one mouse click.
Yeah.
While I'm just going back and forth. So there is definitely such a big advantage, because in the end, half of the work that I do right now is actually marketing. I'm just sending out projects and options. That's really what off-plan is about. And since you can't really go view those, it's not like in the secondary market where you send something to a client.
Yeah, they say they like
and
it. You
if
take
they're
them
interested, obviously you're gonna go have a look.
Yeah.
But in off-plan, it's like, oh, that looks kind of nice, and then you're like, you want to have it in more detail. No, it just looks kind of nice. while with a ready property, you're like, I don't know how it looks.
Yeah.
Because I need to go and see it. You know.
And I guess also with a ready property, that's it. You know, they're not building 100 units. It's like, that's available. If you like that one with that view, with that layout, then that's the one to buy.
While if you're investing and there's like, let's say 200 developers and each of them have 10 different projects, so you're like, oh, maybe there's something better out there.
Yeah.
While often with the ready properties, it's like, there is nothing out there.
Yeah, that's it.
So the only thing that you want something, a two-bedroom for 2 million in Creek Harbor, first of all, it doesn't exist. But the only option that exists, the very most affordable one, is 2.4.
Yeah.
You want to see it, yes or no?
That's the last one.
It's not like, oh, I got so much choice. Let me look in all of the towers. No, because it doesn't exist. You know.
Yeah. That's an interesting thing. But so I'll let you know how we get on with this.
Yeah.
Because
I think the ratio of 40 appointments out of 250 leads, that means the quality of the lead needs to be
really good.
Extremely good. Is that mortgage leads or?
No. This is for my whole company. So this is people that want to invest in Dubai. We help them get a mortgage and we manage the property. So it's very specific, and we're going to start with that. This is going to be aimed in the UK. And obviously there's a lot of people from the UK moving here at the moment. And by the way, not just people, millionaires, a lot of just regular people that don't want to live in the UK and want to come out here because it's tax-free. Yeah, real estate agents. But a lot of regular people. That's the front door. Do you know, isn't that the amazing thing about Dubai? So tomorrow I've got a meeting at 9 a.m. on the marina, which means I've got to leave at 8 a.m. to get there, parking and all the rest of it. And the car came back. So my car... It's a Range Rover, which means it's constantly being fixed, and it was being fixed today. I had it for 59 dirham, dropped off at the garage. Yeah. They did the brakes, they fixed the brakes, and then for 59 dirham, it was dropped back again. Right, so 59 dirham is about, 15 pounds, about 18 euros, something like that. And then it came back, it needs fuel. So I call a car company, they come, they deliver the fuel, and at the same time, another guy comes from the same company and cleans the car.
So
that is, and we kind of take this stuff for granted, but you could never do that in England. Or if you did, it wouldn't be what I've just paid for.
Okay, now let's quickly interrupt this little ad for Dubai service level, because one thing you did not mention is that the guy who came to fill in the fuel also ripped off the cap.
Okay, he broke the fuel flap.
Services are cheap.
And he was like, "Oh, it's okay.
That's
it's
what
fine.
You get for it.
It just snaps off."
No, it's okay. It just lies on the floor.
And I say it doesn't. You've broken it. You've literally snapped it off. I know what that is. But anyway, I'll fix it. This is what it is.
So those 1.5 hours you saved, you will now spend it gluing back that thing.
Fortunately, Gorilla Glue, the best stuff in the world. So I'll fix it later. Oh dear. Anyway, so these leads. So basically. It's a 4-month campaign. The first month is all based on building your presence in that particular area. So in the UK, we're going to be running 6 different ads every single day, where our budget is 200 dirham per day of sending them, and it's just building trust. this is what we do, these are the things we've worked with, these, just all that kind of stuff. And then in the second month, then it's going to be more the call to action stuff. So like, this is what we do, by the way, if you want to make this, get in touch. And those are the leads that hopefully we'll get 250 of those leads, and then they'll start converting into 40 appointments. And touch wood, I mean, so far, every time we've had an appointment from what we do normally, we end up closing the deal. Because by the time they've got to us to speak to us, they've already made the decision that they're buying something. Before they've set the appointment, they're buying something. They just got to make sure that they like us. And we've got we've got a really good track record. We're the only company that do all three things. So it's a bit of a no-brainer. Yeah. We cost the same amount. It doesn't cost any more. And you get all this extra value.
And especially since when you do the mortgage already with you, then you have the whole process with one company. So it's not like the agent needs to run after Daniel to figure out what's the update on the mortgage. No, it's just everybody is at all times on the same page.
Exactly that. Makes it a lot simpler, much more transparent, much easier. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Because we've opted for one service, which is sort of in the middle. Which works for us, but you can do a less expensive service, which is really good for like one person.
How much would that be?
So it ends up being about 9,000 a month.
Okay.
Yeah. It's still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but they guarantee the results. And if they get you those leads, that's fantastic.
I mean, if you have that amount of, in off plan, if they actually measure the people that showed up to the consultation, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
40 actual consultations. Because I think the major challenge in off-plan is actually getting the lead to having a proper conversation. That is the main challenge.
And what this...
So if they actually able to set up the call, that's revolutionary.
Because what happens is they obviously have a funnel, right? Yeah. So all these people come in, they fill out the form, it comes through, and then their team contact the person.
Yeah.
So they then call them.
So they have a setter.
Exactly. So hey, Mr. Smith, thank you, you've reached out about this, blah, blah, blah. We just want to make sure that this is exactly what you need. Yes, it is. Okay, you're interested in this. Okay, we'd like to set up an appointment now. Just want to check and they set the appointment for you. So literally, when I get the appointment, my 40 appointment, I'm calling that person saying, hi, Mr. Smith, I just want to confirm all this. Yep, right. So it's a much slicker process.
Very good, yes. I'm excited to see how that works.
Well, they do it for holiday home businesses in Dubai. So how they started off, they actually did it for contractors.
Okay.
And they built a really good business. So they were like, okay, we're great on contractors in Dubai, but we don't want to be competing against people that we're already working with. So we need to diversify and have other companies. So then they got into holiday homes because a lot of their contractors were working for people in holiday homes. And now they're working with 3 holiday home companies and it's going good. And that's how I found them. So they said, do you want holiday home leads? So we got chatting with them and said, to be honest, I don't. Because if you imagine our business is 80-20. 80% of our income comes from selling property and mortgaging it. 20% comes from holiday home. So I'm not going to spend all this money on the 20%. I need to spend it on that 80%. And that's how it got to that. So it is kind of new for them. They've never done it on this side, but they're confident that they can be successful at it. And I'm confident in them too. Like that, this.
Yeah, if they've done it with similar things already, they will be able to do it.
And they do everything. So, we make a lot of content. They take all our content, edit it, put new music to it, put new this, that,
so
and the other.
They will actually produce the content. You guys film obviously, but are they going to do the ideation as well?
Yep, everything. They do the whole thing. So, and they also, if obviously we've got hours and hours of content anyway, but if they need other things specific, they send us the scripts, they tell us how to do it, we just film it, then they edit it.
So the podcast from here on is always going to be scripted.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
Daniel, tell me about the holiday home market.
So, but are we really, in a couple of months, we'll be doing a podcast. We'll see how it goes, and if it's a total failure, it's a total failure. But we've only got to, in theory, make 1 or 2 deals from it, and it pays for itself. And if that's the case, and we can get even more deals from it, then we'll keep it going.
More cake.
More cake, lots of cake. This is going to be a cake. So yeah, that's that. That's quite
Exciting,
exciting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool.
I don't know what else. Oh, I was going to talk about set. Are you wrapping up?
Yeah.
Oh, we're wrapping up. Oh,
Half
it looks like
an hour, I think.
It looks like we're wrapping up. So yeah, next time we'll talk about. I was going to talk about sales, but we'll do that another day.
Let's do that another time.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, thank you for watching. Happy birthday to Chris.
And yeah, click on this ad.
See you guys.